Right, so set time for 1 hour.
1 hour. Starting now.
Hello, welcome. Did I actually? Yeah, I did. Well, hello, welcome back. Completely forgot what happened. Oh, it's health forms. Good for them. This is Mountain Leonard back for another video. So, socialism without borders sadly failed. Anyway, hello, this is Mountain Leonard back for another video. This time, continue on as last time, so let's continue on. Ivory Coast is communist under the Revolutionary Communist Party of Ivory Coast. You joined the Sahel Pact, you're already in it. We win the election. Sierra Leone's joined it under the armed forces. You're under the armed forces. You're under the Union for the Republic. You're under the armed forces. You're under the Labour Party. And Biafra's there. Glory to Biafra. Anyway. The Taliban cooperate. So this will lead us to friendship with the Taliban. I wish they didn't, but what do you do, what do you do? And gets Middle Eastern diplomacy. I need to get Serbia in quickly before they get snatched by the evil Euros. Cool. Serbian brethren invite Yemen and the Iraqi reconstruction government into our fold. The BRICS. How many nations are actually in BRICS? BRICS. 42, Jesus Christ. Okay, so there's us, Belarus, that doesn't exist, India, China, Syria, Iran, Saudi Arabia, the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, Argentina, Indonesia, the Socialist Republic of the Union of Myanmar, Democratic Republic of Congo, the Bolivian Republic of Colombia, South Africa, Kyrgyz, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Bulgaria, Estonia, Georgia, Hungary, Kazakhstan, Latvia, Lithuania, Moldova, Poland, Nagorno-Karabakh, Rossiya, which doesn't exist anymore, Romania, Slovakia, Transnistria, Turkmenistan, Malorossiya, Carpathia, Galicia, that doesn't exist, the Commonwealth of Transylvania, that doesn't exist, Turkey, the GSPAJ, Palestine, Yemen, and now Iraq. And get friendship with Afghanistan, so they're now going to be in the pact as well. So we're now getting Serbia and a puppet in Macedonia as allies. Hopefully if they accept. I mean, they should. They have no choice. Anyway. Alright, they die then. Careful. First time seeing that. Let's get the Stop the Sahara West Africa initiative. I think I might need to release Ghana. Probably. Yeah, but then it looks better on the map, so. The road to free Africa. Hungary needs some help, sure. Azores. Most of these people don't even do elections. The only ones that I've actually seen have elections are new party regions. First time actually seeing that. He did some other guy. Is Moldova and Poland looks to be. So there's Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan. Looks to be most of the Central Asian countries. Not all of them, obviously. Azerbaijan and Kyrgyzstan don't. So, expand BRICS plus ties. You get better stuff off. So invite the Sahara Federation to BRICS. Where you also steal all their stuff. Like a boss. Europe has stolen Italy from us. Rest in peace, Italy. No pizzas are going to waste. It looks like the IRA are dead, so they're all IRA. Rest in peace, but also rest in hell. Solidarity and respect. Well done, Royal Ulstermen. Cheetah Bug. They're all NSM. Let the good guys win sometimes. Also, they're all IO. They frees Ireland from European control. Also brings Ireland back into the true fold. The true fold of British control, as it should have been for many years before. Globe isn't in the crosshairs. And Europe is now invading the EU is now invading what remains of France, which is under Belgium, ironically. And we have freed Ireland from itself. Give me a hallelujah in the comments of that. I mean, I didn't do anything but other than blame sheep for their side, but still, I saved Ireland from itself. Rest in peace, separatist movements within the French regions. You're independent for a while. Harness the People's Front. The ONF has proven its effectiveness and its effective tools for managing the consolidation of civil society. In this regard, its further integration into the overall political line defined by the President would be a logical and strategic sound step. This task was set by Dmitry Medvedev during the period of structural reforms and government, and today it will become parliamentary relevant. As a unified coordinated mechanism, the People's Front will become a key driving force propelling Russia forward in accordance with the clear and far-sighted course set by the parliament national leader. Syria. Crusade against globalism. Rest in peace. Free regions of France. You got your freedom for a few years, actually, I think. About months. It was definitely more than weeks, I would definitely say it's that. Enrich Putinist tenets. In recent years, Putinism has been beyond the scope of mere political ideology. It has become a special type of thinking and doctrine that determines the Russian future. In order to continue the guides of Putin's views, it is necessary to formalize this doctrine into a coherent and consensual system. It is necessary not only to preserve its key ideas, but also to fill them with new content, to develop and supplement them with these that will respond to the challenges that present and set the course of the future. This will allow us to maintain continuity, ensuring its relevance in a new generation and a new caliber. Europe's failing to destroy the power of Spain. And put you under Yuri Kuznetsov. Yeah, we're still recording. I get paranoid sometimes. Pardon me. Right, pull you on there. Next time he's done the same, put you up here. Belize. I always see them doing communism. I don't know why. Strong hold of order, law and order. The stability and order has always been the fundamental values of Russian society, and the state sees the primary task of ensuring that these values are served at all costs. Of course, it may sometimes seem that the authorities exercise excessive control. However, it is important to understand that this system is designed not to restrict but to protect. In today's world, new challenges and threats are constantly emerging, and it's our laws enforcement and agencies that always on the front line, quickly resolving any issues. The work ensures that life in the country remains safe, predictable, and for all citizens. Sure. Get power construction techniques. Get that. Embrace Eurasian heritage. This is the widespread but mistaken belief that Russia belongs inextricably to the European cultural group. This is a profound misconception. Undoubtedly, our people are linked. You are linked to a long history of relations of certain culture influence and inevitable. However, it is a fundamental mistake that not to see as the main point behind this. Russia has developed a unique, completely sovereign culture space. Our civilization is a fusion of heritage of many people and our spirituality, a special model of society, and our own views on the world, which all differ from the West. This does not mean that we are closing ourselves off from dialogue, but we conduct it from positions of strength and equality, rather than the foreign models. Therefore, statements about our European essence often simply do not correspond to the scale of Russian culture and should not be taken seriously. Strengthen national security. Have a victory day. Oh, I have you. The US Naval Command, and they don't even have the full country. They split up between that and Mexico, who somehow have parts of Oklahoma, Alabama, Florida. That's a good one. Okay. Every one of these two armies is trained. glorify pan-Russian patriotism. In these difficult times, the Russian people must unite under the banner of all-Russian patriotism. Our task is to help them do this, using all available means, from festivals and lessons in school to large-scale information campaigns. And we must not forget our main strength. The people of Russia are diverse, varied, but in the most basic value, in their desire for a strong sovereign country. They are unified and unshakable. Zhao Cheng, this fort isn't working sadly. This mod has some breaks with its things like that. Okay. Anyway, get free TV. In the recent weeks, Russians rejoice as following new People's Front initiative to provide television and internet access to new regions of low families and rural areas. Many flock to orphan help centers to get their various Russian-made state-of-the-art TVs and sign in to upgrade their connections to global net. These TVs have everything necessary for modern telecommunication. They come pre-packaged and with tricolor and Kinopoisk subscribers for 1 year and set up for any additional activities be like console gaming or internet browsing. Watchers do know, however, in those TVs have their new internet routers. Following new orders to improve national security, records and watch every request and activity and send them to a special server storage located in their regional executive committee where they be analyzed by top-notch AI algorithm for harmful content if it's done to minimize any possible extremist or Russophobic dissent. For the safety of our country and our citizens, ordinary law-abiding good people should not fear. Oh no, follow me. Yeah, their privacy won't be hard, but enemies of Russia won't be able to hide from the watchful eye of the holder. Why are you crying when it's your blind eye that's liable? From the internet projects. But it's not loading. Cool. Reinforced presidential administration. No doubt between the president and the final say on matter of state governance. In this issue, it seems the logistical playing the position do not of a key body or represent his will. The presidential administration, given the presidential administration's broad coordination and coordinated work by the entirety of the state apparatus, this was not a question of centralization for centralization's sake, but showing the effectiveness and consistency and unconventional implementations of a course set to the national leader. This approach guarantees that every state structure works as a single mechanism to achieve a national goal. Prove safety net. Since the days of the USSR, the Russians have had a powerful social security system for its population, which has not only been preserved but also constantly improved under Vladimir Putin's patronage. For a long time, the system was a heavy burden of a budget which depended on oil and gas revenues, making it vulnerable. Now that our economy has been strengthened and undergone serious structural changes for the better, we can now not only maintain our social commitments but also boldly invest in our new developments. This historic turning of the day, we can lay foundations for a welfare state that will be stronger, but not because of gas, but despite any external pressure, relying on our own industrial and human potential. Imagine Spain and Europe fight, or they take over smaller countries around them. Hey, good for failure. Although he's supposed to be part of the European People's Party. So yeah. Support political integralism. The Russian historical path is complex and multifaceted. Ideological phases that still make our hearts ache today. Entire eras where change is possible came at an exhilarating price, claiming countless lives. However, our task is not to divide the past into black and white, not take a narrow position due to respectfully find valuable lessons in each of the political systems. The imperial flag, the Soviet banner, and the modern tricolor are not mutually exclusive symbols, but are different phases of the same continuous national destiny. Each era have contributed for the formation of Russian statehood. Each has left us a unique legacy, strong institutions, cultural achievements, scientific discoveries, and a very toughness that has allowed the country to withstand the more severe trials. Hey, it's the Republic of Seoul. Well done, Celso Duces. Which way the legal song is going? Hardcore socialism, it seems. And hard right. Get you. No, in the late game when it's kind of dull. Executive paternalism. Strong executive powers have historically been guaranteed stability and key factors in Russian prosperity. Both Vladimir Putin and Dmitry Medvedev The president has always been a key figure of those personal initiatives, strategic vision have set the course and forced the complex mechanization of state governance to work and smooth effectively. This approach ensures the rapid response to challenges, consistently allowing citizens to feel confident about the future, trusting the experience about will of their leaders. And the integralists are still holding on to for Tuesday. They're damn strong. Fair enough. Foreign revolutionary call action before the integralists do something. Instead of that, the integralists still are lower than Mexico. There you go. Want to join BRICS? The Everlasting Era. This is in completely Russian. Let me get my phone. Gemini. I like confusing, but yeah, how to do what you gotta do. Wait. 10 years of diligence, 10 years of searching, 10 years of labor without rest, without sleep, 10 years of madness, 10 years of affliction, and 10 years of hardship, a day like a month like a year, 10 years of extraction, 10 years of smelting, and into 10,000 tons, 10 years of decrees, 10 years of rule, 10 years of reform. Yes. Thank you, Gemini. Let's continue. Need check to die so I can merge the lines up. You and Alexander Tolyaganov. Did that in the butt? Watch satellites. Do you? Adam Augusto elected as president of Mexico. Still a member of the National Rejuvenation Movement. And Adan Augusto Lopez Hernandez. Alright. Russian corporatism. In the 90s, people have certain enterprises stakes rose from the ranks of the Commersol, oligarchs having become fabulously wealthy on the ruins of the Soviet Union. They created corporations that, while unrivaled on the Russian market over time, some lost everything by getting involved in areas where they did not belong, while others merged in the state and began to assist in every way possible. Of course, the influence of the oligarchs is no longer as significant, but their legacy, huge corporations, is well suited to the needs of the Russian state. Thanks to them, we will be able to rise an unprecedented heights. Now let's help Mexico rebuild too. You have a focus to do, but oh Jesus. Yep. Tag Jeff. Get you. Tag solve. Sorry for the hashtag of the day. Special economic zones. I'm sorry, People's Republic of Spain, but I have to do this. I need to probably choose Portugal. No hard feelings. I wish there was a thing for. God damn, I needed to. I don't want to do double trying to. God damn it. P. Or C. I wish they added a thing that if a nation holds on long enough, say like a month to a year, then the state remains to exist. Tag I want to check if that stuff is over. No, it's not. It's a PP2222. Tag solve. Wiki. European People's Power is 1. What's that? Prioritize state corporations. State corporations play a critical role in the Russian economy, acting as a lever of the state's control and be given virtually more control over the most important industries. Gazprom, Rosatom, Roscosmos. They are as countless examples. We have the focus on strength. Atlanteans hold up the sky, and we need help these Atlanteans. wonder what Macedonia, Serbia, and Montenegro looks like once we conquer them after they fall. Oh, sir, that's for refusing my offer. A generous offer, to be honest. You to simply simply just join us. Didn't even. I don't think they needed to even join the Ruble zone. You just needed to join, man. Go off. One nice cities. Damn it. Good enough. Albania's gonna die, so is Switzerland most likely. At least we got Britain. Britannia still rise. Guaranteed social care, security. Due to the particularities of our system, the social sector is one of Russia's main pillars. One of our Achilles heels. Hospitals are understaffed, pensions are low, people are suffering from injustice and bureaucracy. We need to introduce the most advanced technologies of our social system, digitalization, neutral networks, and other improvements for the benefit of the people. The power has come from the people, and it is for the people. Renovate education facilities. Russian education after the collapse of the USSR leaves much to be desired. Extensive bureaucracy, short staff shortages, low salaries, and almost no respect from professions. All this deters young professionals from teaching. This situation cannot continue. Educating get new generations is a vital task for the effect the entire state, increasing the number of places in universities and schools, raising salaries, reducing the workload on teachers, and massive measures that will help Russia education system emerge from the crisis that Russia start small. I'm pretty sure I butchered that heavily. But you know what? You gotta butcher some things. In fact, I have also... You haven't still got your party in. I have seen what happens. It becomes political bloc victories. And sometimes you can voting a different guy. European Occupational Authority is not entirely in Iberia, it's mostly in Portugal. Expanding the resource market. Our country is rich in natural resources, nickel and gas, oil, diamonds. We have everything, too much to list for a long time. Our economy depends on exporting resources to Europe, but after the start of the European War, this channel, for obvious reasons, ceases to be active, exists. So why limit ourselves to Europe, Asia, Africa, America? The markets of these regions are open for us with open arms. Victory! Bye. I have no idea what the hell they're doing. Because... 100. Tag Jeff because when can you invade Russia? Before I press play for a second, that would have destroyed me. Get you. Get you. Get you. Get you. Get you. I'm not waiting several hours just for one damn thing. And now I have to wait so that bit finishes. Tag solve auto complete. Now I just need to get my spies to tell me if he's completed the series of events that allows them to get this. Also, Britain joins the CSTO. Very good. Sure, man. Although modern Russian industry is not a complete disaster, it is a poor as it was in the 1990s. It lacks the scale of the United States, and even more as the collapse of the USSR, the subsequent privatization causes irreparable damages in Russian industrial potential. Although we have managed to recover partially, the European war has exposed our weaknesses. It is necessary to stimulate the restoration of Soviet enterprise, both civilian and military. I'm sorry if this video is going to be a bit dull, but wait for these guys to do that. Get the damnedest thing. Tiger J. Focus dot auto complete. Action. Focus dot auto complete. Tag solve. So I'm not waiting for some things. If the European war is going to come, I'm going to make it come, because I'm not waiting like several hours for it to get its stuff together. Technocrats. So we're doing the Great European War in this video, folks, and by B, I will win it. Whatever Asia's doing, I don't care at all. It looks to be doing fine. Business as usual. The Russian economy has experienced many ups and downs. As the turbulence of the 90s, the goldens of the 2000s, the ambiguous of the 2010s, but now the storm, the thunderstorms, the European wars, despite all the sanctions, we have survived. Money and resources flowing into the treasury again, and our people are satisfied with our lives. Now we will turn to what we have lost in the 2020s: stability, prosperity, everything is as usual, everything it should be. Get construction 6. Get you. 70 days is gonna feel long, but trust me, once to get to the action, oh baby, we're gonna get to that action. Oh baby. I have a great ending planned. Russian heyday. Switzerland's still independent. The Integrous, after several years, have sadly passed away. And the Great European War has just started. Men, we are prepared. Start marching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got London, Warsaw, and Kiev under our control. Now we just need to take these other classes. It was a bit too long, but that didn't matter. It was matter. That didn't matter because it was bopping. Only a nation, only a strong con has a chance of survival. One that sacrifices the comfort of a moment of a great national need of defense. Otto von Habsburg. For Europe I unsheath my sword. The final war. We march forward, lads. War emergency powers. Alexa, stop. We're going till the war ends, baby. Screw what I just said. We're going till when the war ends. This is going to be several hours now. This will probably be the last video before the mega compilation. There will be gaps where it's completely silent, but still. It's going to be a bop. Oh, more pieces of mandate. Not important. Yeah. Next focus. Smash globalist menace. Then forward. We will repeat. We will protect our and for our president. And we're not going to tactically nuke anyone. Chill, guys. Chill. And we've taken Berlin. Zhukov smiles with us, boys. Shoigu got wounded. Right, there he goes. Oh, fuck. Finland, you actual nit. Change of plans, gentlemen. Kill Fit. Kill Finland. Sponsor anti-liberal resistance. Death to the libtards. All that. So, Finn. You already invited, so it doesn't matter. You need to get to Helsinki. Military solidation. Get Helsinki, save the world. Get Turku and save the world. Get the state liberals and save the world. Now we have to get to Vesna. If we control the coast, we can get it. Where I would have gone, but you know, that's a way. BC infantry number 2. Damn, there's a lake. Damn, another lake. Come on, take this and mobilize the military-industrial complex. How's this front going? Surprisingly well. Micromanaging the hell out of it. Let's CMI something, whatever that said. Thanks for the guns, bro. Circlement. And Finland is now destroyed. Can be a pain. Or it can be a pain. But not for today. You got the Greek military civil administration under Nikolai Sykhanov, the Russian army, and the Finnish one under Ivan Savinov. Winning with pure strength, how winning is made. Some of those should have been on our fronts. God damn it. Oh, I'm gonna get cut off. God damn it. Get out of there. More on course. There we go. Lines are resyncretized and we are pushing them back again. The storm of Europe. So close to destroying the West European branch. I can smell it. Literally can see it dying. got the Czech military operation under Roman Romanov. Troops will be relocated to other fronts, which will definitely help out with the especially bad lines. Unify CSTO members. Frankfurt has been taken. Golly B. Sorry for not doing that much commentary. I'm just trying to, win, which I'm doing. I want to try out 2 of them, 3 actually of their members. The EU itself fall is almost inevitable. I think I've managed to put a bunch of them in like a sort of a pocket anyway. Yeah, I have. Unless I managed to get through this part of the Netherlands. Victory Day. Actually, now won't be. Horseman of the Apocalypse. I will not be using you. But I have now cut off a large chunk of the European army. What the hell are you going all the way there for? It's like right here. Seek international volunteers. Why isn't it working like for no reason? I do not know. It's been strange, and so it's been strange. Maybe Paris and Rome. Paris, no problem. Rome, bit more of a challenge, but so be it. Venice, Milan, there we last, so we're just before Rome. Paris, seconds to days. Just died. I think I missed state liberals again. Yeah, an all-Russian struggle. Thank you. Thank you for the support, men. I do not need expeditionaries. My normal forces are quite alright. Provinces soon to be liberated. Get that. I think it stands still up in the Alpines, but hopefully this curve around will work. Holding those forces there. And Denmark is secured. For some unknown reason, I cannot, for the life of me, know why the hell are you going all around to get to Scandinavia? There's a brick point there. Mexicans, can you hold that, please? My own units are being stupid. For some unknown reason. Time National Unity Day. This way we're going to be stuck in perpetual war. I'm just going to delve. Somehow the Mexican and Taliban troops have more consciousness than my own units on how to cross a damn bit of water. They've taken the Po Valley. However, is this cheating? Yes. But also I don't want this to run for several hours, which it actually hasn't. It's only been around 30 minutes since now past. Give or take. The war should end when we get Rome, which is claimed is under our control, but it's not just about yet. Wait, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. Still glitched as hell, but still. State libs. Come on, baby, come on. Until we get to Oslo and you go to Stockholm. Killing you will be the final thing I need to do. For some reason you're classified as a major even though your country is dead. Just die. Please, for the love of the holy Jesus. And somehow the Chinese have got involved because our Russian troops don't know how to cross a random bit of water. I don't want to say our Russian army is dumb, but that was pretty dumb. Please. It's still going. Alright. You to Trondheim. You to Bergen. I've actually been to Stavanger. Nice place. Very unique pavement grids. Please, this be the end. Please, please. There's a random troop that will be getting anus hacked. I like giving my phone. War is a great work of state, the basis of life and death, the path to survival or death. This means to be careful, weighed, and considered. Sun Tzu, Pacific no more. Haha, get it? Pacific, pacifistic, something like that. I don't know, nor do I care. Please, Lord. Oh, thank God. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Lord. Oh, that. Yeah, that's a glitch. That's still in the Russian military civilian administration. We can claim that we're trying to integrate it similar to Slava Rossiya or something like that, jazz. Also, Serbia basically remains the same, except now they integrated Macedonia. Russian victory of the Second European War. Cuba! They used to be stuffing their bellies with human flesh and their pockets with money for centuries, but they must realize that their vampire banquet is coming to an end. Vladimir Putin, we won. There's going to be an event a bit after this saying, well done, you finished the game. Technically, the game can continue on afterwards. Major thing. But still, I've got my big book of translations. It's a book I've made personally for myself. So, Finland technically should be under an ethno-nationalist instead of a Russian administration by the Russian army under Ivan Smirnov, but no one cares. In Sweden, under Gustav Kasselrand, the Republic of Sweden under the Alternative for Sweden, or Alternative Sweden. In Norway, there's Geir Jacobsen and the Norwegian Democrats, which in translation, Norwegian Democrats. The Norske Demokrater. In Denmark, the Danish People's Party under Morten Messerschmidt. No, I don't think that's supposed to be relevant to the plane, but still. Well, in Danish, the Dansk Folk Party runs the Republic of Denmark. So all the Danish countries are ultra-conservative, except for Denmark, which is right-wing populist. Estonia is still under the Conservative People's Party of Estonia by Vanuatu. The Republic of Latvia is still under the Action Party. Estonia, the Conservative Party, People's Party of Estonia, the Eesti Konservativen Raverakond. In Latvia, the Action Party, or Rishibas Partija, under Ruslan Pankratov is still in charge. In Latvia, the Sigaguman Ashura, or the Dawn of Justice Party, under Algiras Paleckis, is still in charge. In Poland, in the Polish People's Republic, led by is still under Janusz Korwin-Mikke. This time now right-wing populist, leading the New Hope Party, or Nowa Nadezhda. I said that right. In Slava Rossiya, Viktor Medvedchuk is back in charge. I forgot it. No, here it is. In Republic of Novorossiya, led by Viktor Medvedchuk and the Nova Partia Regioniv, or the New Party of Regions. Moldova, technically it's supposed to have gone to the political bloc victory. Right here, for Pobeda Victoriae under Ilian Shaw, which was originally the Shaw Party but changed. There's Romania under Călin Georgescu, under the regime nepartisan or non-partisan regime. There's Tipo Benko under the Hungarian state under Jobbik, or Mozgalom ig Jobb Mezorzigar, or Movement for the Better Hungary. There's Ziboni under Libor Vodrenchik. You remember him from people who acknowledge the video game. Ziboni means freedom, I think it means the Freedom Party. Germany, under Maximilian Kren, the Deutsches Patriotenpartie or German Patriots Party rules the German Federation with excessive autonomy to the federated Saxony, Austria, Czechoslovakia is classical liberal, and the German Federation is anarchy. The federated Saxony, which is functionally its own country, but is basically staying together for reasons unknown, under René Botschmann, is the Saxon Volt Party, or the Saxon Volt People's Party. Same for Bavaria, they're functionally independent but pseudo in it, sort of. Under Alexander Radman, there's the Alternative for Bavarian, or the Alternative for Bavaria leads it, and Austria is technically part of this association. Under Heinz Christian Stracher, there's the Alliance for Österreich, or Alliance for Austria. Switzerland is independent still under the Social Democratic Party de Suisse. I know, or the Social Democratic Party of Switzerland. That's an oligarchy, ultra-conservative and right-wing populist. The right-wing populists also have the Dutch Republic under Thierry Baudet and the Forum voor Democratie, or Forum of Democracy. There's the French Federal Union, led by Les Patriots, or the Patriots, under Southern Democracy, under Florian Philippot. There's the Italian Federation, under the Movimento 5 Stella, or the 5 Star Movement, under Giuseppe Conte. There's Vox. Vox is, or Voice, an anarchy led by Centino Abelesto. Also, Italy is a left-wing centrist party, or social democrat. Portugal is technically independent. Technically, it's a member of CSTO. It's just glitched where it just doesn't show itself as it. Or it's just not a puppet. I don't know why it's not counting. I think we have the region. But anyway, they're under the Bruno Fildoa, under Alternative Democratia Nationale, or the National Democratic Alternative. Britain's under Reform UK. Anarchy now, not no longer what was it? Ultra conservative. You get some special things that you don't see unless you get Reform. So other than Awful Raj, there's new Reform Democracy, Reform Economics, and Restored Military Honor. Also, they allowed Ireland to re-exist in a probably voting thing, just so they only occupied them temporarily, sadly, for the whole European war thing. Under Fine Gael and Michael Higgins, I still don't know. I don't know what Fine Gael is. I need to check that out. I have my phone upside down. Fine Gael, something Irish. The Family of Ireland. which is classified as centre-right, but in this case it's classical liberal. There's the Republic of Slovenia under. So that's where you are going to be under. You're under the Homeland Front under Ivan Podor. I need to get the translation for you. I know what you are, the Spirska Naprenda Stranka, or Serbian Progressive Party. You're the Socialist Party, Peter Dodic, or in Bosniak. I need to find the Bosniak translation because there's another party also called the Socialist Party. The Socijalistska Partija. There's the Albanian People's Socialist Republic, which is multipolar communism. There's also the Hellenic Republic under, I've got it somewhere. You got the, Greek translation of it, because I translated them all. It took me way too long. I'm not, like, hell, I'm not gonna give up just because I'm a stubbornness person, because I am. Very truly lost the plot. Very truly lost it. All to numbness and chaos. No, I have not. The Coastal Freedom Party, or in translation, the Koma Tis Pirohes Prostina Eleftheria, or Coastal Freedom Party under Zoe Konstantopoulos. I might need to get the translation for these, the Albanian, Croatian, and Slovenian, because they straight up didn't have it. Bulgaria is under Bulgaria Rise, which is a right-wing populist. Somewhere. Here. In translation, Bulgaria Rise, a right-wing populist party under Stefan Yanev, it's called Obdiniye Patrioti. United Patriots, sorry. Bulgarski Se Izudiga. BSI. This will take a while, but I now need to Google Translate the other ones. So, Albanian for the Left Front Party. The Partia Effrontite Majority, led by, which is multipolar communism or left-wing nationalism under Marco Dagiti. I need to write this in. I've gone a bit mad with this. It's a whole damn book. What's my writing book? Yeah. Left front party. There's the Bosnian one I said it, which is social patriotic socialism, which is not the same thing. is the homeland front, which is in Croatian, so let me get Croat. The Domovinska front, that's why it's called DF instead of someone else. Domovinska front. And I think to turn off. Finally, the Slovenians. Slovenian. Which is already in its language. I need to do it backwards then. So, Dobra Dzurza. Let me just write that in first. Dobra Dzurava. Dobra. Good state. Strange name, but still. Good state. Led by Blazaveste. Savet. And yeah. Eurasia has been saved. Erdogan is doing his own thing. Probably influencing something in Cyprus or some certain shit like that. Cyprus still being alive somehow. Probably linked with Britain in future content. Iran has its sphere of influence in the Middle East. Iraq, Lebanon, Yemen. Saudi Arabia has its influence back again in Oman, UAE, Qatar. East Africa has its influence joint with Ethiopia, and East Africa has its influence. It would be Ethiopia does most of the thing, or a joint thing. In Somalia, well, East Africa has Somalia, Ethiopia has Somaliland, and they both sponsor the Sudanese state. The Great Cyprus People's Arab Jamhuriya has influence in RIF, the Somali Arab Democratic Republic, and possibly Mauritania. The Sahel Federation has the East Africa bits, possibly including, but to a lesser extent, Biafra and Chad. Congo has influence on Cameroon, maybe Chad, maybe the Gabonese Republic. South Africa don't have any influence, but if it's very left wing, it may have Zimbabwe and Mozambique. But it didn't in the past. This whole situation will fall out its own things. I'm not getting into. Canada and Mexico are fighting over the influence in America. Venezuela has the Andes, especially with the Republic in Colombia. That's a whole mess, but I could say the legalists have control. Argentina has the control in the south regions. I'm pretty sure they're going to have very much influence in the Republic of Seoul. So with that, I call this video due. Thank you for watching for the entirety of the series, and if this is the full block, thank you for watching the entire United Bits. Welcome to a free year, lads. Oh, wait, I need to get the final notification. Offers to even up here. Here it is. The country of the sun. The motherland is the victor, yet another great patriotic war. Not this globalist. This is a big surprise, but still, it is a massive event. Russia has defeated globalists once and for all. The earth is so stingy it can be no longer support only one superpower. It will be diligently divided into fair poles of influence and coordination of the unipolar world will slide off into extinction like an ancient empire no one has heard of. The free mankind will glorify this victory for many years to come. Our homeland enters a new age where no one will pose a threat to it. Our citizens celebrating and hoping for a stable, glorious future. It shall be. The era of multipolarity is within our reach. Its last remnants of an old order will rot away, and the chains shall be broken. Relish this victory, dear player. You did very well for this new era begin. Thank you. A brand new day. The TFR dev team and our Russian TFR team, thank you for playing the Fire Rises and hope you had a great experience. Glory to Russia. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. See you then. And glory be the great Russian Federation, and may it be successful in modern day Ukraine.